All right, guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. I'm going to tap into some of your energies right now and see what is going on with my beautiful Aquas and what uplifting, beautiful messages Spirit may have for us today. First card up is the Nine of Wands. So I feel like some of you might be feeling like you're struggling a little bit today. All right, I know a lot of you are going through it, guys. All right, and we are right around the corner from doing a 180. Okay, so those of you who are having a hard time, don't feel alone. Okay, you're not alone. We are all going through it. We're losing loved ones. We're struggling financially. So just don't feel alone. Come to the channel. Ask for prayer if you need it. Comment that I need prayer. Others will hopefully, tell you that they are praying for you. And, we all know that prayer works in numbers miraculously. Okay. So come to the channel if you're needing something. I mean, something like prayer or just needing to talk to each other. All right. So I'm seeing in the middle and alongside this Page of Wands, who is very intelligent, by the way, very romantic. You're dating someone who's an empath, okay? This particular person, you're comparing her to someone else. You're using your intuition and thinking about another feminine that you still may have feelings for or deeply respected. This could be a mother, or it could be an ex-girlfriend, but either way, you may or may not realize that you're doing this, but you are kind of doing a comparison. Empaths are different people. Empaths have their own way of doing things, their own unique way of doing things. They go about things using spirit and believing in things that you do not see. Okay, they feel these things, they see these things, but you may not. All right, so if you're going to date an empath, my advice to you is don't try to change this person, and whatever you do, don't compare. All right, I'm seeing some kind of stuckness here today, again, for a lot of you. So, they're really putting this out in the forefront that there's a lot of struggle going on today. Some of you are not knowing, you're feeling like you don't know what's coming in the future, and this is creating, there are things you want, and the not knowing is creating I want to say, for some of you, a little bit of fear. Okay, not knowing what is in your future or what is happening, hearing all this crazy news around you and things that are negative. Turn that stuff off, guys. That's the last thing you need right now, and most of it's not true. All right, but not knowing what is coming is destroying your happiness. So you're getting too plugged into that aspect. All right, if you are going to be spending time watching TV or on the phone, make sure you pick very uplifting, positive shows, videos to watch. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune now in the center of things. Okay, and a lot of you are focused on this, focusing on prayer, focusing on security, abundance, and things that are needed, right? These aren't just things that we want anymore. These are things that we need. All right, a lot of you are experiencing loss, okay? Endings and loss and upset. So over here, I am seeing a lot of chaos as well. So that's why it's very important at this time, Aquarius, if you are surrounded by negative people, you're doing something negative, whatever it is, you need to separate yourself from it. And I promise you will instantly feel better as soon as you do that. All right, there is a relationship here. And there's also stuckness in this relationship. So some of you might be trying to find some balance right now in your relationship, it looks like. There might be a bit of stuckness over here. So what Spirit is saying is stick together, support one another, and keep talking, because the Ace of Wands states that You're going to have some powerful personal growth by sticking together. You're going to learn and teach a lot of things. You're going to be a lot of things to each other, and you're going to grow closer by operating that way. All right. And I'm not saying that if you're in an unhappy relationship, somebody's talking down to you, somebody's, behaving in a very third dimensional way, that you should stay and work on that relationship. That is not what I'm saying at all. Also, guys, if you would like a reading, you can click on the description below the video and see what my offerings are. I am seeing a lot of joy. This is the turnaround right here. This is it, guys. Okay? I'm seeing the joy. I'm seeing the happiness through doors opening for you. So like we talked about this yesterday, certain things are going to come in through these open doors that are going to have you wanting to celebrate. You are going to be celebrating because these are things that you have wished for and wanted that you're going to begin to see. You're finally going to begin to see the things that you have been wishing for and wanting, and you will be celebrating these things, okay? And I'm also getting a really good feeling around family, okay? So these things that are coming in, these changes, it looks to be financial changes as well as, yes, material change, financial change, families benefiting from this and becoming closer and happier, and able to get things that are going to bring in more security. Okay, so that is where the happiness is going to come from, the security, the feeling that you can finally relax. Okay, so there's a lot of love around you guys that have families. You are supporting one another. You're being very supportive. There's a lot of love, like I said. And these finances and other things that you've been waiting for that are coming in are going to enhance that and magnify it many more times. All right, I'm seeing somebody's having their heart broken by something or someone that is toxic. This looks to be a boss figure, as a matter of fact, okay? So I'm talking about a particular person that you work for who is just not a good person, all right? They are toxic, and they're bringing in this loss or a broken heart of sorts to some of you. Now, it's important that you remain very confident in who you are, because maintain your confidence no matter what happens, all right? If by chance something happens in the workplace that is extremely negative, that brings in this setback for you, because it looks like it's coming in quick, Aquarius, all right, just remember who you are. Remember how powerful you are, how smart you are. You're an engineer, you're intuitive, you're creative. So you can basically go anywhere you want to go and apply. And most likely, especially if you're doing the lineup of 3 interviews at one time, you will land something unexpected and much better. All right, so they're talking about the workplace now, and many of you are experiencing this scenario where you want a new start. You don't want to be at the job you're at. You're thinking you need a fresh start. Some of you want a new career, and some of you are holding on to people you love to help you financially right now because the job is taking its toll. All right, that is completely understandable. I understand exactly how you feel. You know, we weren't really meant to work 40, 50 hours for our whole lives. Okay, that's not how it was supposed to be, but that's how it was developed. It was forced upon us. Okay, we just didn't know it. So that's why it feels, you know, we're these enlightened beings. We're supposed to be creative and, you know, doing things, creating things, making things, putting our ideas together, bartering, We're not supposed to be going through what we're going through. So we've all had a hard time. A lot of us are feeling beat up right now. All right, get some clarity. You're going to get clarity on some balance that you need. Okay, whatever that may be, Aquarius, take some time to yourself. Take a break. Take a 3-day weekend. All right, take a sick day or a personal day on a Friday, and take that 3-day weekend and nurture yourself that entire weekend. Do whatever you want to do. Go camping, or if you just want to sit home and do nothing, then so be it. Okay, get all your favorite foods together. Get that bubble bath with candles lined up. Whatever's going to make you happy and make you feel nurtured, go ahead and do it, because I'm seeing that if you do not do this, I'm seeing a tower moment hitting hard. Okay, bringing in well, this is going to come from all of these burdens, okay, that you're carrying. And, you know, this is taking its toll. Like I keep saying, it's taking its toll on all of us. So just be kind to yourself. Get the clarity on, you know, what exactly is needed, and go ahead and nurture yourself. All right. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles opposite the Hierophant. Okay, so this is a very spiritual card, the Hierophant. There's also some good things coming in that have to do with this card, meaning they're going to be spiritual. So this could be contact or messages from your loved ones. This could be, yeah, look at this. The card of messages. This card is about messages, all right, and this is a very spiritual card. So this is going to be, you're going to have to look for these messages, guys. They could come in, you know, a bird maybe landing on you, or a butterfly landing on you, animals that wouldn't normally act this way running toward you. You know, just keep your eyes open and be aware. Be conscious. Stay in the moment. This is a great way to help yourself psychologically, mentally, if you're kind of feeling just burnt out. Practice staying in the moment, and, you know, smell those roses when you see them outside. Stop for a moment and think about what you're grateful for. I'm seeing a new beginning, all right? And the messaging that's coming in has to do with something that is going to make you feel really good, something you've needed for a very long time, something very positive. And I feel like it's definitely going to be having something to do with your finances. And the reason I'm saying this is the Nine of Pentacles is all about financial security. A calm is going to come over you, a feeling that everything is finally okay. This can be a new beginning in life, or just a new financial beginning. All right, either way, the messaging is very important. Messages coming in. All right, so pay attention to your dreams as well, Aquarius. All right, there's going to be an opportunity that you may decide at first glance isn't for you. All right, you might spend a lot of time thinking it's just not for you, but you're going to, if you miss this opportunity, you're going to feel very saddened later on. You're going to realize that you actually missed a once in a lifetime opportunity, because this is going to turn out to be something different than what it looks like at first glance. Okay, so Spirit is saying, before this opportunity comes in, they want you to focus on this break that you're needing, very much so. Guys, Spirit is saying that you all need this break, okay? If you're feeling overwhelmed, overburdened, burnt out, mentally shot out, just done with your job, just like you can't go another day, another hour, you know, working around the people you're working with, or the boss, or the job, you're just at your wit's end. Say it below the comments. Say, I'm at my wit's end. I would like to know how many of you are actually feeling this way, Or maybe you're not. Maybe you're all feeling happy and feeling good about where you are in life right now. Either way, I would like to take the temperature out there from my aquas and just see. My guess is, from what I'm seeing in the cards, a lot of you are feeling down because you're losing loved ones. You're seeing a lot of people, you're hearing about a lot of people uh, passing away. And I told you guys months ago, if not a year ago, that this was going to happen. I saw it in a vision, okay? I'll tell you what my vision is again, what it was and still is. I had a vision that outside the roads were desolate. There was hardly any people. There were hardly any cars. All of these stores and buildings were shuttered. They were closed. They were boarded up. And along the street linings were trees that had been ripped out of the ground, laying on the ground dead, which we've been seeing for 2-3 years anyway. But I think the message for me was just that the weather, the changes coming in, the weather warfare, and all of the stuff that's been done to us, happening to us. Those of you who know what that's about, I'm not going to go too deeply into it. You know what we're experiencing, and that is a lot of the reason why a lot of us are feeling the way we're feeling. But, you know, the only way to go right now, guys, so you don't get too depressed, is to know that we're moving out of this. This whole scenario has to end. It has to be dissolved in order to start again. All right. And by the way, speaking of starting again, I hope you guys took me seriously when I said we're moving into a new financial system. When I checked online in my bank account today, my bank said that they were going to be shut down for a few days because they're changing over to a digital system, and that would be the system I talked about. All right, so this is going to be good, though. It's going to be good for us. It's not going to allow fraud, and our money is going to be safe, and it comes with a lot of good things. All right, we're going to have a very powerful victory, guys. Something is moving toward you now that is going to put an end to something in your life that is causing I feel like this is a person. This is a person in your life who's causing chaos, causing arguments, lying, doing sneaky things, and creating chaos within the family. Okay? Something's going to change, and you're going to feel like you're experiencing a victory over this person. So I don't know exactly. Let's try to get more on that. Yeah. There's going to be a decision made on this person. This is someone in your family that you have known since you were little kids, okay? And there has to be a decision made on this person. Yeah, something here about a new start and a manifestation within the family. All right, so we have some good news coming regarding travel. So it looks like somebody's going somewhere. Someone may be going on vacation. I see a lot of protections over you while you're vacationing. All right, so I feel like you are maybe traveling to a distant land somewhere, another country. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a justice for you. Positive things are going to be waiting for you there. And I do see this is well needed. This is well needed. This is a dream of yours, by the way. This is something you always wanted to do, and you're making this dream come true. All right, I'm going to end on this note, guys. I hope that today's reading, hope you enjoyed it. And if you're still with me, please subscribe and like, as it helps the channel tremendously. Take care.